Hey, what's up y'all? I'm back with another video. With the release of the Collector's Bounty event, you and I alike have more than likely been running every single instance possible with the hopes of collecting transmog, mounts, and anything else that you may or may not have been able to acquire while you were doing its current content. As you're very aware by now, the drop rates for items such as transmog, mounts, toys, and etc. have been greatly increased during this event. A staggering figure at 5%, which is significantly higher than you might think. In this video, I'm going to be showing you 3 raids that you absolutely have to be farming for gold during the Collector's Bounty event. That being said, let's just get right into the video. The first raid is almost a no-brainer, being Molten Core. This instance has been a well-known instance for making gold for decades now, and with the Collector's Bounty, there's an even bigger potential for some lucrative gold making opportunities within it. Aside from the increased drop chance for the legendaries in the instance, I've also seen what appears to be an increased drop chance on the Orb of Deception, a toy that transforms you into a member of the opposing faction, which typically lists for anywhere between 20 and 50,000 gold at any given time on my realm, which is a pretty decent amount of gold. During the 2 weeks that the event has been going on for, I've been able to acquire 4 of them across 9 different characters, which is pretty lucrative in my opinion. Couple this with the fact that you're also able to gather resources such as dark iron ore, which can then be smelted into dark iron bars, as well as other materials such as blood of the mountain. You're able to make hundreds of thousands of gold in a single sitting just running Molten Core alone, making it an instance that I would almost certainly recommend anyone with skin and teeth farm. While not as important, you're also able to farm items such as BOE purple gear and pets from the instance, which is a nice added bonus to the gold that you're looking to be making from your runs. The next raid that I absolutely would recommend you run is the Battle for Desar lore, a Battle for Azeroth raid that has several mounts and several pets that have a chance to drop from multiple bosses throughout the instance. Aside from mounts and pets, running the instance typically nets me between 8 and 9,000 gold in gold from vendors, which is a pretty great figure, especially considering that the instance typically takes me slightly less than 20 minutes to complete, meaning that I'm able to grind around 20 to 25,000 gold in an hour of farming while actively working towards something else, a pretty decent bonus if you ask me. Now, while making a little bit of change on the side while you grind for mounts is pretty useful, it's nothing compared to the pets that have a chance from dropping from Paku's aspect, being the Child of Paku, Thunder Lizard Runt, and the Spawn of Kragwa, each of which list for 20,000, 15,000, and 40,000 gold respectively, at least on my server. Now, while the drop rates for the pets unfortunately has not been increased during the Collector's Bounty World event, you may still be able to loot them since you're going to be running the instance anyways, so I would more than incline you to keep an eye out as you're looking to make a pretty decent chunk of change from them. The final raid that I would recommend you farm during the Collector's Bounty World event is Nyallotha, another Battle for Azeroth raid similar in rhyme and reason to the Battle for Desar lore. Much like the Battle for Desar lore raid, you're looking to run this instance for what is essentially 2 reasons, raw gold and battle pets. Running the instance typically takes me around 25 minutes and yields me between 10 and 11,000 gold in gold from vendors, meaning that I'm usually able to make a pretty similar rate to that of the Battle for Desar lore as far as raw gold goes. Now, much like the Battle for Desar lore, Nyallotha is home to several battle pets, notably Muar, the Akir Hive Spawn, Rakim, the Void Scarred Anubisath, and the Eye of Corruption, all of the pets of which typically list between 1 and 15,000 gold on my server, which, while not nearly as impressive as the figures from the Battle for Desar lore pets, is still a pretty decent number that is more than enough to satisfy me at the end of the day, especially seeing that all gold is good gold. This, coupled with the fact that there are a few mounts to be farmed here, means that if you don't have the mounts quite yet, this is a great dungeon to be farming during the Collector's Bounty event. Anyways guys, thanks for watching. I've been having a lot of fun growing my collections exponentially during the World of Warcraft Collector Bounty event, and I've been making a pretty decent chunk of gold while doing so. I have even more videos on the event coming out, so if you're interested in keeping up to date with my day-to-day shenanigans, I would absolutely implore you to drop a nuclear bomb on that subscribe button, as I'm so close to 2,500 subscribers, and that'd be pretty dope, wouldn't it, huh? Also, I'm planning on giving away a 12-inch paving tile to one lucky subscriber pretty soon, so make sure that you stick around and find out if you're going to be that one lucky winner. Like I've been saying in all of my videos for the past year or so, my guild, The Guy, is currently recruiting real and true human enjoyers for solo content, as well as guild activities such as posting up in largely populated areas, as well as remaining nonchalant during high pressure situations, persisting through LFR wipes, and wasting everyone's time by dying after flying solo for many minutes, and summoning new, low-level players out into the middle of the Azerothian wilderness where they will never be seen again. And if you'd like to join, feel free to join my Discord, or shoot Bonesaw or I a message in-game so that we can deliberate on your acceptance. Lastly, I have officially joined social media, so feel free to follow me on Twitter or X or whatever it's called nowadays, since I'm on there every now and then. Anyways, that all being said, as always, peace.